Hi everyone, I'm Cathy Bartoli from theintimacydojo.com. And this is Reid from readaboutsex.com.
What are we talking about today?
We're talking about arousal and dealing with it. A lot of us are afraid of arousal because we're not sure how to deal with it. I know when I've felt it in the past, there's been times when it's not been appropriate.
You mean like now?
You're such a goofball. It sometimes is embarrassing. Like you're feeling arousal, and it's like a lot of us haven't. If we haven't had a lot of touch or we haven't had outlets for it, it feels like, oh my God, I've got to have that or I'm going to die. And we start being ashamed or uncomfortable around our own feelings and our own body.
It can be complex. So my advice for those of you who want to geek out on this is it's first off, it's about enjoying the arousal,
Yes.
which is mixed messaging because you're not supposed to enjoy it depending on the household you grew up in, right?
Yes.
So starting to try to enjoy your arousal is dangerous. One, because it's gonna bring on this wave of shame.
Mm-hmm.
And two, a lot of us were taught as kids not to be aroused because we cannot control ourselves.
Yes.
Like once you get the dog humping your leg, the dog's not gonna start humping your leg. So we get worried, like, oh shit, if I let myself feel this, I'm gonna burst out of control.
Yeah.
Most of the time, no, you're not gonna burst out of control. Even if you've been starving for touch and affection for years, you're not gonna go postal and start humping everyone's legs at the post office. For most of us, it's not gonna happen. What you can do is start really like getting into your body and enjoying the sensations of being alive and being a sexual creature, and take the energy of your enjoyment and bring it in.
Yes.
Like, be like, wow, this feels great. Similar to you crawl into a hot bath or a hot shower and you're like, oh my God, that feels really good. Now, arousal is a little bit more like, whoa,
I want to do something about this.
This feels really good. But like, enjoy it, get into your body. You can also develop a healthy fantasy life.
Yes.
Where you can take that arousal, kind of store it, and get back to work now. And then when you go home, fuck the crap out of yourself. Masturbate, go nuts.
Or your partner if you have one.
Or your partner,
yeah.
as long as they're consenting, right?
Yes.
You'll be like, honey, are you asleep? Rawr! Unless they're into that. But the idea of taking, like, embodying your sensation and making it a good thing.
Yes.
If shame is coming up because you're starting to own and take
or because
agency,
you think you're only supposed to feel it towards your partner and you're feeling it towards someone else.
Or something else. Like, because this is the thing. There's what's physically a turn on to you, and then there's what's erotically, in your head a turn on. I don't think personally you're cheating on your partner if somebody walks down the street and you're like, damn! Don't say it out loud. Damn! And then you're like all turned on.
Yeah.
Just be turned on. Whatever it was about that person or the situation, that got you in your head turned on, enjoy the turn on. That's just an erotic hit. It wasn't that you got turned on because you were humping some stranger's leg.
Yeah.
That's different. And depending on what your relationship agreements are, humping somebody's leg other than your partner's probably, falls under the cheating category. You getting turned on by some situation, or something that you saw or watched or even read, that's not cheating. Enjoy your turn on. And that's just my opinion, right? And this is something you can have conversations with your friends and with your loved ones about, like, hey, what is cheating for you? You're reading an erotic novel, you get turned on. Is that cheating? You see a beautiful person on the street and you get turned on. Is that cheating?
Humping their leg.
I'm humping somebody's leg. Is that cheating? Like, you can have fun with this conversation that might be very like, whoa. Because if your partner is like, oh, well, getting turned on by seeing somebody on the street, that's not cheating.
Yeah.
Then you're like, oh my God, thank you. And now you have permission to let that energy course through you, which is about being alive.
And when you first feel that, when I first started getting more in touch with my body and feeling arousal, it was really kind of shocking to me, and I was like nervous. I was actually getting a massage from someone, And it was a massage, not a massage or a massage. If anybody's watched your body.
These are dirty air quotes. These are creepy air quotes.
Yeah, this was a massage.
Just a regular massage, yes. Legitimate massage, not a massage or a massage.
But I noticed my body was getting aroused, and I was very ashamed. And I was getting really tense, which is the opposite of what my intention was with massage. And then I just started relaxing and letting myself feel what my body was feeling, but I didn't have to act on it. I didn't have to like grab him or do anything inappropriate. And I went home and masturbated, and it felt great. Mm-hmm. But when I stopped fighting myself and just let myself feel it, it became less this tidal wave and more like this beautiful wave going through my body.
Yeah, and energy like that will shift as
yes.
you let yourself
if you don't fight
have it.
Yeah.
But you need to practice this and then have your own experience. Like I can get turned on and enjoy my turn on in a similar way. And now the video is going very long, but you walk into somebody's kitchen and they're cooking something delicious, and now all of a sudden your mouth is watering and your stomach's like, oh yeah,
gotta have that.
But we're not shamed.
Yes.
About walking into people's kitchens and being like, oh my God, what is that?
Yeah, I mean, even tell them, that's so amazing. What are you cooking?
Yeah. So not that you need to be, like telling people in public, oh my God, you're like turning me on. But, because people do that too, and that's not appropriate. Yeah. You should cut a whole video about, don't yell out what you're feeling to complete strangers. That's not cool.
That's kind of creepy.
It's creepy. But like, you can enjoy the reaction that you have and really embrace it and not have to try to shut it down.
Right.
Because we really were, at least I was taught when I was a kid, and my parents are pretty savvy. Mm-hmm. Like, don't get too carried away.
Yes.
Because you're going to lose control. But that was because we were 9 or 14 or 13 and hopped up on like fudgesicles and sugar, and we had no prefrontal cortex development then, so we had no impulse control. You're an adult now. You have some impulse control. You can enjoy your body now. Yeah. You're not going to like go post it.
Yeah, so feel your arousal, enjoy it. It's all okay.
Comments, leave them below. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.